The views and opinions of this video and comments to this channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of this channel's broadcaster. If you have a complaint about something or find the content is being used incorrectly, please don't contact the broadcaster.
3, 2, 1.
This is Balaclava Diaries. We're toxic, we're talking aggressive. If you don't like it, send a message. We're weed stimulated, educated, top rated, never baited. I want that spliff. I am the OG MacG. And to the far left of me, not giving me the spliff, is Mr. Let's Party.
Bam, 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 bam. You already know it's Mr. Let's Party. If you like what you see and you like what you're hearing, please share with your grandma, share with your friends, put it on your Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe and tell grandma to put it in her church WhatsApp group. You don't know.
That's right, let's share.
I will share.
Anyway, today we have, two gentlemen on our show, dangerous in the scene, whether it's in the streets or online. You know what I'm saying? They've created this element of them kind of cornering people in the corner and talking to them.
Witch traps, allegedly.
Two Toronto men cornered you in a
Yo,
corner.
fam, roll up to the top, man. Do the interview, dog. You guys are on.
No, but it's it makes for great conversation, and the topics are, definitely things that make you want to tune in again, just to kind of, figure out where they're gonna go with it,
Thank you. Big
Give it up for the Big Dreams podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bam, bam, bam,
Hey, you
bam,
guys are
bam.
gonna have to introduce yourselves, you know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying?
It's your boy TOURANI here.
It's your boy Matt, aka Easy Money, aka
sir.
Babyface Killer, aka Mr. Buyer Girl. Give her back in 3 to 5 business days. I already know.
Where she belong, bro? Where she belong?
Streets, beside the blue bin, beside the green bin. Special spot for her right there. You already know.
Man.
AKA B team for the Wu-Tang Clan. But anyway, you guys been killing it, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, bro.
Getting heavy guests. Maybe you can kind of, let us know a little bit about that there, sir. How's the process of you, picking up these crazy guests that you guys get?
Honestly, bro, just reaching out, being in the scene myself, obviously seeing people around, but just kind of connecting with people, talking to people, and just being like, yo, I'd love to have you on a pod for you to tell your story. And I'd love to share your story with our fan base, you know what I mean? And just reaching out to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So break down the gist of the show for everybody, basically. Both of you. I don't want to know. Both men have to give their opinion on what the show is. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, just to, for your earlier point, I just feel like we built the brand over time,
Okay.
Guest after guest, conversation after conversation. People want to come on.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, that also helps. But yeah, it was just the concept is bigger dreams. People chasing their bigger dreams, specifically in the entertainment, specifically music,
Arts.
right? But we've branched out and done other things.
Okay.
But again, with the arts, and you know how it is because we just talked off camera a bit. But I feel like with the arts, people take bigger risks. You know what I mean?
Well, it is a bigger risk to do art. You know what I mean? It's not. It's like fucking playing in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You're not at that 2%. You're just that nigga on the
Short
bench.
careers. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
How long are you in the
Playing on
limelight
the
for?
practice squad and shit.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to fire John Harbaugh, You know how it goes. Man. Fuck, you just have to
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Sometimes you guys know just fire this guy fuck, Sorry, man.
Bigger dreams and shit, trying to inspire the kids, and you're out here talking shit about John Harbaugh.
I just want to get fired, bro. Just fire him, fam. Just fire him, bro. Sorry.
Nah, but yeah. So with that, we found speaking deep topics, mental health, as we spoke about, humor. Our niche is definitely humor, but just having real raw conversations, and it translated to more and more guests coming on and brand building itself.
Your show's one of the one shows that I feel like I'm just sitting there with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's a hard dynamic to create.
Yeah, definitely. When I was
You
doing my
know, I feel like
research,
I'm
I was
the
looking
fourth
through the
person
shit.
at the
I'm like,
table.
yeah.
There's
Someone
two on
on
the
the dogs,
side,
then.
one in the front, and I feel like I'm just the man there. We're about to eat lunch and shit about the talk shit. It's sick. It's sick. Still.
Yeah,
That's the first time I've heard that.
That
No,
shit is
that's what it
dope.
feels like.
I love your
Awesome.
setup. Like your setup is fucking dope. Like the red couches, the little table. I love it. Like I like that setup. That shit's dope.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get into the real fucking nitty gritty.
Mm.
Is Canada the hardest place to run a podcast?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Toot, 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 toot.
I think it's just early. Like we spoke off camera earlier.
Right.
I think we just have to build a community in the city. Like, yeah, there's a 1-2 that are been doing it a little longer, but there isn't many. Like if you look at the States, there's so many of them.
Right.
And we can always grab people from the States. It's not like we're restricted to Canada only.
Right.
You're always able to go to the States. We're very similar in cultures. I feel like you can always grab people from there or Europe. I just feel like it's still early beginning stages of the podcast world here, where other places has been doing it.
So this guy always talks about like one of the bigger things that's missing within media within Canada is like the official press run. Do you feel like that's what's kind of missing within the podcast game, where like you have an artist or you have somebody of significance, they come here and they do this podcast, they do that podcast, they do an interview, they do some photo shoots, and you feel like that's kind of missing, and that's kind of like one of the part of the structure that's missing within Canada?
Yes and no, because even with that, there's so many artists that will come here but don't really care to do PR or media work because they're coming here for touring, right? It's not like it's a place where people reside or create music or do things. We have a lot of creatives. We have a lot of dope artists and dope producers, but they're all in whether New York, LA, Atlanta, wherever it is, right? Whichever one of those hubs. So I feel like in that term, they're never going to come here for that specific reason. But if we do build that community, I do think they'll start coming here. They'll be like, oh, if I'm on tour, I want to get stopped and check these guys out, or I want to check these guys out. I just feel like we're still early. Same with the music. Like the music for a while, everybody used to say, oh, Toronto's a screw face. And it's like, no, we're just early in the music business. Like we needed somebody like a Drake to come in and put the city on the map. We needed somebody like Murder Beats to be a famous producer from the city. We didn't have any of that before.
What's her name too?
Wonder Girl, Boy Wonder. There's so many. I'm just going off the top. But you're right. There's so many of them. We did need that, and that happened really from like 2014, I want to say, to 2019 till we won the chip. Right?
Yeah.
That's where things were like, yo, we're building.
Yeah, that was a crazy time in the city,
bro.
you know what I mean? Everyone had their little tea
I'm not
on,
gonna lie, if you
happiness.
lived downtown as a single man at that time,
It was
life
crazy.
was good.
It was
Life
crazy.
was really good.
Especially
You had a full
2016.
schedule.
2016 was
2016
one of
was
the
a crazy
craziest
summer.
years. And if
Yeah.
people really lived that, if you're outside, you always talk about that year.
Oh,
I actually compare it
hold on,
to
no. It's like 3 years. 2017 to 2019, or like a little bit 2016, summer 16.
because that summer
No,
16
from summer
Summer
16 to 2020,
you have to remember
before COVID lockdown, it
That
was
was a
blessed. Life was
wild
lit.
time.
2016
bro.
we
Crazy
had
time.
the All-Star, the NBA All-Star
Yeah,
in Toronto.
that's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
And that was I said it to him multiple times and I keep saying this. That was like the bar mitzvah for a young Jewish kid.
That
No,
was a
for real.
pivoting point
That
for
was like, yo,
Toronto.
you're about to become an adult here. You better step up. That's how I look at it. Like Toronto was a baby,
real
and then it was
talk.
just like, yo,
You're about to be a man now.
this is
Now you
what's
can do whatever
happening.
the fuck you
You're
want.
about to get money. You're about to like
Not to
fix
mention,
up.
it was one of the greater All-Star games of all time. Like the
Kobe's
dunk
last,
was
bro.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff was
Yeah.
going on. So,
There's
R.I.P.
so
Kobe,
much.
fam.
For
Yeah,
real.
for real.
R.I.P.
so
Kobe.
you just think it's in the infantile stages, like
No, infant, but I feel like
it
it's
has
just
to do
time.
with. You don't think it has to do with the Toronto narrative of the.
No, I don't
and
think
all
so,
that
bro. Look
shit.
at us. We're collaborating.
Right,
I've
Love
never
that.
met you before.
exactly.
I've never
Love
met
that.
you before,
Love
so we're
that.
collaborating. You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate it,
And we're
though.
showing love to each other. And I know you're gonna come on our podcast
Yo,
and we're gonna
hell
talk.
fucking
sure.
So it's like
fam.
I don't think it's that. I think that Toronto narrative has been around for a while, but we need to move that aside.
Yeah.
I
We
just
should get
think,
it.
I think some people are still holding on to other
We need to
reasons.
make the T-shirt. The Toronto
It
Heritage
should be.
narrative is
It
dead.
should be. We should be a new Toronto, bro.
Yo, write this down. Production team. We're gonna make a t-shirt. Get the
I want
merch ready.
5% on that.
Get the merch on
I'm
that,
on
right?
camera.
Like,
Oh man! So in your show, like, do you? Well, we don't know the inner workings, but do you kind of run through like an segmented process, or do you kind of just go off of the knowledge you know of the person? You know, because it seems like when you're interviewing, you have some knowledge of this person beforehand, whether you've been friends or whatever the case, being in the industry, you know.
A little bit of both.
Yeah,
A little bit of
that's what I'd
both.
say too.
Yeah, like, you know, I think with podcasting, it's content creation. It's the word of art. It's the art of conversation. So you got to try things. Trying things, organize things, try things in loose ways, trying different things. So, again, picking up on trends. I think sometimes you get stubborn as a creator and you don't want to, like, follow trends. But I just had, like, a homie recently, shout out Shavar, but, like, you know, he's telling me, like, you know, for example, like when people are listing like top 10 hottest girls in each country, for example, like that type of content bangs as an example.
Because you're
Right?
degrading
Like when you're
everybody
grading
else.
things and you're revealing the list.
You're just shitting on everybody else.
Right.
you
That's
know?
what's hot right now. That's what gets a lot of you. You know, so like, you know, when you're in that game, you kind of, when you're in the podcast space, you have to like, you know.
Okay, so top 5 big backs right now.
That's crazy.
Lizzo. Kelly Price.
Whoa, relax. Lizzo lost beer weed, fam. She's the Ozempic fucking queen.
Honey Boo Boo's mom.
She lost beer weight though. She lost beer weight. She's an Ozempic gangster too.
Ashley Graham.
Who's that?
What's
What's that? Who's that?
That's
Ashley
crazy.
She's like
She's
the.
a big thing model.
Yeah.
Big thing model.
Yeah.
What about Monique? What about her? She not a
Monique,
bitch?
she's Monique.
What about Queen Latifah before she became, you know, she became the look
I
of
would inseminate.
cat gangster? Queen Latifah before she
Queen
became a cat
Latifah's
gangster?
Too much of a, I don't know,
Nah,
she's
fam.
too-
Look at her and
she's
living
too much of
single.
a stud. Like I fucked a stud one time, I can't
Nah,
do it
bro.
again.
Before her,
Nah, I can't do it again.
yo, if you see her and living single, fuck you, fuck you.
No, I fucked a stud one time, I can't do it again. You know, she was bald headed and shit. It's over. Bro.
Fam, if you seen Queen Latifah on road and living single, you'd be like, yo, lads. Holler.
No,
She was young, though.
Queen Latifah living
That's
single.
a young
Yes!
But
That's
that's
That's what I'm talking about.
That's before she did the switch.
That's what I'm saying, before the switch. Before the switch.
No, before she officially switched.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, before the
She was still
switch.
fucking
Before the
niggas
switch,
sometimes.
that was...
Sorry, guys.
That's
Sorry,
crazy.
guys. Stop
Nah,
talking
I
I
love
love
that,
that, you know what I mean?
You do that.
I love Kumani.
Okay, so next topic, man. How
ready?
does Drake's loss to UMG affect Toronto? From a media standpoint, from an artist standpoint, from an everything standpoint. It's like, you take, you know, whatever your take on it is, you take the L in the beef, and now you go through this process to kind of amend that, and you lose that too. What does that do for somebody now as a Torontonian going into the States, in your opinion?
I don't know. I don't think it matters too much.
You don't?
Nah. Like, I just think, like, I just heard Odell Beckham, obviously he's on Drake's side, but I just heard him speak about it, and it's kind of, you know, it's just something, he's done so many good things. He has so many wins, like, I don't know. I don't think this is something that,
I
like,
don't think it'll affect anybody else trying to, like, you know, get signed to UMG or,
No,
you know what I mean?
not at all, no.
Okay.
I think if you can create your own, because it's not like UMG is going to look at Toronto and be like, oh, that's how they move. That's just one artist and one camp, one management group, whatever it is, right?
Right.
And he has a whole team. It's not just that decision to make that lawsuit wasn't just a Drake alone. And I think that's what the media.
It had to be like the lawyers, everybody.
It's not. It's just everybody as a
Yeah.
team, bro. He has a
Right.
team. Like for you to be this successful, I mean, look at you guys. You have a team, right?
Right.
So his success, you guys are successful, obviously, but his success is at a greater
Right.
level
So
than
it's
a
like
lot of
employees.
fucking
It's like
people in the world.
employees, basically.
100%, bro. He has a big ass team that is like sitting in these boardrooms, quote unquote, but sitting in meetings saying like, "Yo, bro, what are we doing here? What's the next step?" You know what I mean? But to go back to the question, I don't think UMG would care, because if you're an artist from Toronto or a producer who has motion and can do things, or you know, you have a hit or you've created a hit or
Yeah,
things like that.
buzz,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think when it comes to the money, they don't care. If you can make me money as an artist, producer, whatever it is, I'm there. I'm going to sign you. And I think a lot of people from Toronto are so tight, especially the production side. Like, people don't realize how many producers and musicians are in LA from Toronto that are doing really good.
Do you think that kind of hurts the Toronto market though? At the same time, it's like, why not stay home? Just because it's easier to.
Because
make
there's
money?
more money in America. that's what I said earlier. You have to go grab people from the States because no matter what we say, we have 40 million people here. I remember when I came to Canada, 05, we maybe had 35, 36 million.
Yeah.
So in 20 years, we've only gained what? 5 mil?
5, 6.
You see what I'm saying? Where America has 400 not documented. 300, sorry, documented. 360 documented. There's probably another 150 not documented. You have talking about almost 500 million people in a country where I can grab money off of you.
And I don't want people to think like us bringing up this question as a way to rag on Drake. I think it's just more of like the outlook of the fear of, you know, the artist from Toronto, because we already have everything to fear. We're Canadian. We're this. We're that. You know what I
think
mean?
we ran. I don't want to say ran, but I think we were successful for so long that Americans were like kind of uncomfortable about it. Like, damn, where did these motherfuckers come from? I can cuss, right?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
If
you look at it,
Chopped, I just look for you. Honestly, you're the first man to ever ask that. Big up your mom. Big up your blood clot mom today. Like the man rates her. You know what I mean?
But no, I just this guess. That's
I mean, big up your mom, Big up your mama, dog.
Shout out Mama Dukes, for real.
You know what I mean? She loves you, dog.
Yeah, for real. I love her too. Shout out moms. But yeah, I just feel like it doesn't really matter in terms of that. Like we did so much. We might have had like a little hiccup right now. You know, two of our biggest guys. One is where he is, and the other took an L.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I feel like if anything, you want to do more. I feel like the city should actually be motivated to be like, oh, we're just as cool as you guys. Like you guys come to us for motivation. All of you guys love coming in the summer here because you love our culture. You love what we do. You love this melting pot.
So that's where we come in, right? As the media, right? Like we have to set up those days, those writing camps, those little events, those little small dumb things for the community to get together. American people hear about that when they're in the city. We make them pay. You know what I'm saying? You got American dollars, pay those American prices.
Yeah, American dollar too. That's 40%.
You know, at the end of the day, it's just like, I really want to get this point across on camera, fam. Like, we have to develop this community and industry. Like, we really have to, like, I love Friday Ricky. Like, as much as Friday Ricky's stuff is over the edge and over the top, that's his spot within the circle. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, if we can really all come to the table and start, you know, creating these, like, network type events, like maybe like how they used to do those little mini conventions back in the day, Jack the Ripper type shit.
Yeah.
For hip hop, you know, we got to do that now for, you know, urban media. You know what I mean?
I do agree with you. If you look in the past and even recently, we keep going back to the States, but that's our neighbor. Like that's the closest thing we know. Even the UK, there's so many people in different times that did exactly what you're talking about. Started as a community and then it grew to a bigger platform.
But you need a community to do anything. Like first time. If you do not have a community, you cannot do anything.
That's a perfect example.
Political, the Trumps, anything.
Yeah,
it's always a community.
Trumps and those guys, they all came together. They all had their own little thing, but they're all bubbling like a 25.
And it's a big community.
Together now?
Because they have Beta Squad and they had, what's the other guy's name?
They have a whole bunch of
There's two of them, and like they're big community together. They work together, they collaborate, they create content together, they make funny shit together. You know, but they're their own squads in a way. But they're still a big community. That's actually a great example. And they put on for the UK heavy. Like look at the UK. UK right now, success is incredible. R&B, if you want to listen to good R&B, anyone says go listen to UK R&B.
Their market surpassed ours, kind of like they
100%. But they've been working on it longer than ours.
But I also feel like the difference is
90 70 million.
Nah, you guys are wrong. The difference is in the UK, the international market has a direct link to the London market versus in Toronto.
How?
So there's
London's kind of like New York for Europe.
It's literally, it's like literally a trans, like a national highway. Like there's literally anything you want to get access to, you can get it and get it straight to consumer in different countries. Versus here, there's like, oh, there's a diaspora, there's this and this before it gets to the other markets. Versus in London, like for example, with like Caribbean music, it goes straight through. Versus here, there's
you think
like
it goes straight to London before Toronto?
Definitely, straight through.
We got Caribbean people in the house.
Yeah, we do.
Are you guys
I'm
guys
Caribbean.
think
I'm telling
the
you.
Caribbean music goes to London before Toronto?
Yep.
Sometimes.
Nah.
Yep.
Their
Yeah.
dancehall scene's way bigger than
Way
ours.
bigger than ours.
Way
And they're
What?
heavy in it.
Are you kidding me? We
I
can't
don't
talk
know.
about this all night, bro.
Hey, listen, I haven't been to the UK, but I'm gonna ask a couple more. I don't know about that
One
one.
of the big, okay, let's just put it this way. One of the biggest UK reggae radio stations in the world is, what's his name? Joshy B or Seanie B or what's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name?
That's
And he gets
outside.
he gets every man to do a performance and a dub tape
Outside.
for the radio
Outside.
station.
Not in the studio. Outside
Yeah,
on the
outside.
fucking roadside.
Yeah, okay.
Outside
Sure,
by
okay.
the fucking. Can you
You're
imagine that
scared-
Queen
you're scared to
Spadina?
guess. You're
Ain't
scared
a
to
man
guess.
by the fucking roadside
you
giving you a
gotta
big
like
fucking. Yo. That's what the man has it. The man has the fucking turntables on fucking side
like a
doing his thing.
pasa
I feel like you'd be great doing that energy.
Fam, I would be.
I really feel like you would be.
Shawnee B.
Yeah, he's
That's his name,
outside,
yeah,
but that's what I'm
right,
saying.
so
It's
He's been
different.
going viral with a lot of his
Yeah,
clips
exactly.
recently.
So he's
He had
been
Ed
one of the
Sheeran and
biggest radio stations for
Oh, I
dancehall,
seen
period.
that.
Outside,
Yeah,
fam.
I
And the
know
man
you're
are
talking
doing it
about.
inside.
I
In terms
feel
of
you.
Toronto having no dancehall radio
But
station.
again,
like, you know.
this is the thing. They have been doing it longer than
Let's be
us
real. If that
with
was,
this
can you
type of
imagine
content
something
and
like that
things.
happened at Queen of Spadina? There'd be like 80 Somalians with fucking
It's
masks on.
true.
Yo! Empty air fucking pockets.
That's
Like,
crazy.
oh my god.
to
Like,
put
That's crazy.
history. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, let's calm down.
That's crazy.
there would be 80 mollies outside at Queen Spadina trying to fucking shot them at them. Man be going home with no
man.
shoes on, no socks, fuck, like they're sitting there sad.
To put
The
history
vlog would be crazy afterwards getting around. Like,
That's crazy.
So to put history to what you're saying, the Jamaican invasion in London took place in the 60s, whereas in Toronto it took place in the 80s, where
big up Trudeau.
Trudeau's father
Okay.
stepped in and fucking, gave Jamaicans rights and so on and so forth. You can sell your patties, it's okay. Like, real shit.
Hold up,
fam.
fuck.
Yo, they
Yo,
almost
speaking
made
about Trudeau,
selling patties
He's
illegal.
actually dating Katy Perry.
Yo, is that Gallus? That's what I'm about to say. Is Trudeau on Gallus? Is Trudeau on Gallus? We have to know. The man has Katy Perry's poo wide open, spread out
guy-
right now, dog.
This guy's tripping on the mic right now. Like,
Dog,
to the
you
point
don't
where he just-
understand. Our prime minister has
Even if
Katy
I
Perry's
turn it
poo
down.
spread out, dog. Think about that. Man voted for that. I voted for that. Did you vote for that? I voted for my prime minister to have Katy Perry's poo spread out at nighttime. I voted for that.
Honestly,
Did you vote for
fam,
that? I voted for the weed.
I've never watched
Big up
the Prime
Justin Trudeau, you know,
Minister's
have the
fucking
Katy
dick in
Perry
my
poo
life.
spread
Nah,
out.
bro.
Nah,
Spread
I'm
out,
not
spread
doing
out.
it right now. Anyway, listen. Let's bring it back to life.
I'm sorry, I have to behave, yo.
So that's kind of where I think the market
Fair.
kind of differs. So as you said, we're infantile in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I just feel like we're still
I
beginning.
think what saved us was Caravana, because that brought the influx of entertainers, so on and so forth. So
Yeah.
we had that kind of recycling.
Well, a lot of
every
things
year.
too, like Caravana, I think OVO, I think
Yeah,
so many
for sure.
things that happen. Like our summer has been good for a very long time that people want to come
This
here.
summer was fucking.
Yeah, this summer was crazy. This summer was crazy because it's
Felt
like
like
I
I
felt
was
like the first summer where everybody's like, "Yo, we're outside."
I felt like I was in a time machine. I felt like I was
crazy.
spinning in circles the whole summer,
That's
fam. It was
crazy.
like we did like what 20 events in a month, something stupid, bro. Like we were outside every weekend, 4 events a day.
There's a lot happening this
That
summer.
was bad.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, back to it. When did Ratchet become a way of life? Like, can we talk about that?
Yeah,
for a
that's literally
second?
about to
Like,
ask you
did
guys
what?
that.
When did Ratchet
When did
become an
Ratchet,
option?
you know, like talking about
Ratchet
girls,
Like when did
Being
getting out on
slow,
Instagram
being a
become
whore.
normal? Like, you know, remember one time like you get like a 1-2 bikini hot hidden picture on Instagram, maybe like she shows it through a sheer thing, something. Now it's like pum skimming out straight up like on Instagram. Like,
and
when
it's
did-
not. I want to just make the statement: it's not just through one culture; it's through all cultures. Doesn't
God.
matter the race. We're seeing girls with a hijab skinning their bati outside. You know what I mean? Does not matter what's going on. Allah is shaming these bitches, but they're doing their thing. I gotta make sure I say this. I gotta say all this shit, bro. I'm out here. You know what I mean? The race talking right now. I'm out here. Jump shots. You know what I mean? Feeling loose. You know what I mean?
Yo, like 2010, 2011.
See, you came with a good point.
The progression of the phone. Once the phone became a smartphone, when it became like smartphone and like iPhone came out with their first like phones, that's when thotties were enabled.
The man is like, the at him like, yeah, I'm about to be a hoe. Man said, yo, eyelashes, iPhone, lights, hoe. That's it. Like Thanos. Just turn it up right now. Let me say.
Oh my god.
This is terrible. I want to get canceled. I'm trying.
No. We can't get canceled. We gotta keep doing anything. We gotta get paid,
No,
man.
but for real, like, men and women, fuck it. Like, that shit just became normal. Like, the toxicity you see online right now is like, it's like people fighting their baby moms.
Yeah.
Shout out to Icy Springer. You know, like, it's toxic as fuck online right now. You know what I mean? Like, but like, when did that really become like an option? Do you feel like, you know? I think Vine.
I feel like it
I
came
I think
out.
it started there. Yeah.
I think at Vine is
It just
like when
progressively
you had that ability
grew.
to just talk for 15 seconds and have it chopped.
Nah, I feel like once Instagram
Snapchat
allowing
too, bro.
people to have likes. So.
Because Snapchat, that's where like shit
That's the
really.
hood Instagram.
Like, think about it, bro. He was sending a lot of crazy shit on Snapchat.
So yo, what's the
And it was
crazy?
quick,
What's one of the craziest videos you ever seen on Snap?
A girl put a 30-inch dildo in her pussy and she
That's
was in my
crazy. That's
building.
crazy.
She was
See,
in my building
I
in
wasn't
the
want trying to hear no
penthouse.
X-rated shit. I was asking these guys
30-inch,
specifically.
And then she pushed it in her asshole and then bent it to the side. It was disgusting.
Okay, I know you can't
That's
top that, but
the
as a regular
craziest thing I've
person,
seen on
though, what does your
It went
Snapchat
viral in
look
my
like?
building. It went viral in my building.
What is as a
King
normal
Street,
person?
King
What does your
Street, King
Snapchat look like? What was the craziest thing you've seen on your Snapchat as a normal person?
I haven't had Snapchat in a while, so I don't know.
Yeah,
What
me
happened,
too.
bro? Back in the
You
time.
remember
Back in the day.
But it's just straight pussy. That's all I remember from Snapchat.
That
It's
is
just,
crazy.
that's why I don't have it anymore. Like I'm grown, you know. Like,
I can get my porn on a regular website now.
you know, like why does a guy have it for real? Outside of like
Why
why?
does a girl have it?
Huh?
To send her pussy, obviously. It's
Wow.
quick and easy. And it's
We had this
just-
debate on our podcast actually, and I actually like just
Well, now it changed. Now you can actually make money off of it.
Yeah.
You can be a content creator on Snapchat.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
There's
and
people
there's
getting
big
paid on
money.
Snapchat.
most it's
Yeah.
actually very lucrative.
There's actually
They pay
some
really
good-
well,
Good paychecks.
better
in
than
there.
like American TikTok and shit.
Keep going, keep diving into this. Like, you know what I mean? I want to hear
We
this. So,
didn't know.
like,
Now we're gonna start
on
a
Snapchat,
Yeah, on
you can be
Snapchat,
a what? Like,
We'll
explain
have all
this.
types of shit. We'll
Yeah,
have
you
big
get
followers,
followers.
mass and shit.
You can
We'll do
post
it
in
all.
a public. The more you post,
way more money.
yeah, bro,
So they're paying more than
There's people
TikTok?
making NBA money. on
NBA
Snapchat.
on Snapchat.
you can make some good money.
Wow.
NBA mans are making 30 mil a year.
Did you hear what he just said?
That's
NBA
OnlyFans
money, bro.
money,
I'm trying to be an NBA
That's
player on
OnlyFans.
OF is
Snapchat.
over there.
OF is
OF, they can do that.
Yeah, OF for
You
sure.
gotta do
know
some
I've
really,
models
we've had
will
some
do that.
porn stars on this show. You gotta do some really degraded
Yeah,
shit.
the,
You had
the
some
OF
porn
fans are
Yeah, a couple,
crazy.
Yeah,
We had
I
Ari-
actually was talking to him the
We
other
had
day.
Aria 6, we had Jesse Switch, and they're like top 5 percentile. Like,
Yeah,
they were telling us- they were
0.05.
telling us the money trail.
Shout out to
It's
them.
crazy. 0.05. Not
I know
like
of
0.1. 0.0.
Are
Then
they
their
like
decimals
big in
there.
Toronto, or are they big on OnlyFans?
They're just
OnlyFans.
big, period.
Like
They're at the
0.0.
AVNs, they're with the top workers.
I guess that-
This
Yeah,
guy's not
yeah.
hearing me. 0.0. Then their number. That's their decimal. They're up
But these
there.
are
Like
workers. Like,
0.05 fam
They said they go
percentile.
into a weekend and they'll do like 6 shoots in one day.
And they're up
And
for the rest of
sometimes
the year.
one shoot is 5 mans.
Hey, get your bread,
Moment of
girl.
silence.
Get your bread, baby girl. I ain't here.
Yo, they're saying Sophie Rain makes more money than LeBron.
Yeah,
Shut
real
the
shit.
fuck up.
Hey, she made like 80 million in like some crazy
She made like
years.
50. She made like
Bro, it's
55
crazy.
million in 1 year.
That's crazy.
Nah, Shorty was making bare money.
Shout out
Wow,
to Sri Lanka,
that's
dog.
crazy.
Sri
No
Lanka?
real shit. No real shit. Real shit.
Is that a Shorty on
No, I'm
OnlyFans?
saying Sri Lanka, like, because we did a clip with one of these girls of where we're mimicking like what a scene would be like, because she said she could fake it perfect. So she's like, "Hiya," right away. I was like, wow, you got me just like that? So I started like saying, yeah, get it, girl, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Our
And
number
then
one clip.
That clip, fam?
Every day.
Sri Lanka just went crazy on it.
Because I'm checking it, and the man put her flag beside their name and shit. You know?
Every
Sri
day.
Lanka, dog?
Yo, every day I wake up, if I see a
That
notification,
clip
that
made us-
video is
that
getting at
clip
least
made us
10 likes a
able
day.
to monetize.
Wow.
That clip alone,
Yeah,
every
shout
day
out to
10 likes.
Tigers over there, man. That's
Like,
all
yeah,
Tigers.
like the
They got
Tigers,
you,
the Tamil
man.
Tigers
Held
are
you
going
down
crazy.
for real.
Big up.
Shout out to Tamil Tigers.
Yeah, they're going
That's
crazy.
Yeah, but
I was just telling him I want to interview a stripper.
You guys should, bro.
Yeah, I was
they're
saying,
dope,
I wanna
bro.
interview a
Strippers are cool
honestly,
people,
if-
man.
you gotta get the
Yeah.
right one though. You don't want to just get
No, you gotta
wanna
get one
the-
that like is down to have a
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
with you, not one of
Other
those.
than that, like one that's really in the business of it. Because when you talk to those ones, bro, they blow your mind, bro. Like this,
Yeah, they got
these
crazy
girls-
stories.
They're good
so
businesswomen.
They
Tell that
have,
much.
they have the business
Yeah, they
acumen
hustlers.
of a fucking like Fortune 500 company CEO, dog. And they have it running. This girl told us like, yo, we have like 16 Instagrams. All of them have like over 200,000 followers. Blah, 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 blah. It's just content running, whatever. My content's only $9.99 a month. You don't have to pay no extra. So I just have a volume of this. And she's breaking it all down to the penny, dog. So we're like, yo, you're really making like M. She's like, I can't really tell you what I make, but.
Yeah, but dog, those girls, they make real bread. Because, yo, mans are like, you know what they make their real bread on? This messages. The connection. That's where they're making their most bread on.
That's when people are spending the most.
It's not even about the fucking like the content. It's about like you can
Feeling like you know her.
Yeah, that's what they're really making, that connection of intimacy, that personal intimacy. That's what they're making their most bread on. They're paying $10. Man, they're paying $10 a message.
Because they're married.
A message.
They're married.
A message.
Yeah.
Man said married. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Man's out here just trying to mash up marriages right now.
They can't link in real life, so that's how they get their satisfaction.
Yo, she told us this story. You can go watch this episode.
Their wives
She
aren't
told us
sending
this
them nudes.
story. A man almost mashed up his marriage over her and was ready to dun his wife, leave his kids, everything to come and give her money for life.
You a fool, whoever you are.
Yeah,
You a
like
fucking
real shit.
fool.
Like
You're a big fool. What the fuck?
This is getting too much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, it's nuts.
we can keep going. All right,
So
yo.
Ratchet became a real life 2010, basically.
Yeah, around
That's the
there.
moral of the story.
Instagram vibe.
The emergence
all
of
that.
World Star.
Yeah.
So all
World
sex
star.
workers, I love you all.
Yeah, do your thing, girls.
We're pro-ho, we're just not saving any hoes. We've said that a million times on this show. So if you want to come on and express, what you do, come on. We love you guys. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, yo. So we're going to go into the Balaclava breakdown. So we're going to go into the first and the last time. The first time you bought a real piece of equipment for the podcast. So was it lights? It was like a piece of camera? Was it a lens? Was it a roadcaster? What was it?
It was the oh fuck.
Not the lights.
No. It was the
Oh, the mics.
yeah, we'll call it mics.
The mics? What kind of mics you guys grab?
No. What's that company called?
Rode.
Very popular.
Sure. What's the next one called?
Nah, it's
Sure.
a cheap ass company.
Yeah, no, we're going where we want to go. We want to hear this. We want to hear this.
Newer.
Newer. Okay, what happened with the newer mics? What
No,
happened?
we still use them.
Oh, you guys still use them?
We still use them.
That's a cheap ass company and then made them a back hand. You're a pussy.
No, they're good.
Don't be doing that.
It's real. No, like, because at the end of the day, like, if we're going to talk about quality mics and the price point, they're shitty mics. Like, they're less than $50. But we make these bigger dreams work, you know? Trying to make the most out of nada, you know?
Okay.
Yo, that's why you ask these questions.
Cause fam, I gotta ask a question that make people want to think like, yo. So you can get a shitty mic
Back
from
to
New York for
reality,
$50 and you're
Toronto now
booming.
Toronto now is becoming a mega metropolis. It's almost like a global market at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
to be in Toronto is to be in New York, is to be in Dubai, is to be in LA.
It's a major city.
Yeah,
It's
major motion films.
It's top
out here.
4 or 5
In
in
the
North
world.
America.
In North America,
World, fam, the world.
World is like top 2, I think.
Like top
I
5,
think-
top 5 in the
I
world.
don't know if it'll be top 5.
New
London
York,
or something.
Dubai.
Let's talk about like New York, LA, and then
No, but to
London.
live in.
Live
you
in.
rather
Toronto's
live in
top- is top
Toronto
2.
than live in New York City.
To live in, Toronto's up there.
Living conditions in New York are trash, man.
Can we
Grass
search that?
everywhere. It's not good. Toronto's
Can we
clean.
fact check that clean?
Toronto's clean now compared to New York City.
Well, yeah, you have like 10 times the
They
population.
have floods of dirty water.
But
in
have you
their
seen
subway.
Japan? Like, have you seen Tokyo? They have so many people. That's clean city.
But come on, compare
That's
them
a
to
top.
New York or Miami or those are dirty ass places.
At this point, we're just
No.
talking about freedoms. That's what we're talking about.
The question is this. Toronto being that global metropolis,
Yeah.
right? Has that had a positive or a negative effect on urban cultures?
Positive.
Explain.
I'd say negative.
There's so much contribution to pop culture from Toronto.
I'd say negative. You can continue.
Continue. Why do you
No,
think
yeah,
so?
definitely. There's so much positive contribution, whether it's like sports, entertainment. Like I don't even see. I can't even imagine pop culture without Toronto's contributions.
What about those that live below the poverty line and can't partake in the sports and the fun things, and they end up robbing people's fucking car in their front yard? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think any major metropolis has a huge influx of violence and crime. I don't think you get one without the other. I think the only place where that happens is places in Dubai, but then there's stories of guys that are like princes that fucking shoot fucking on the highway, kill like 10 people, and they get off with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just don't hear those.
You just don't hear it,
Yeah.
right? So who's at advantage to that? Is the urban culture at advantage? Or does that just help out the people that are, you know, at that mid-level income? You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that help more? Who does a global metropolis help? Does it help the ghetto?
It's a deep question. I'll be real with you, because my thoughts, I guess I'm going in a deeper
No, do what you
thought
gotta do.
process.
That's the point of this. You know?
It's just more like, if we look at the world, there's always the ghetto and the mid class or high class, right? And like you said, it every major city, every big place has that, and I think they somehow feed off each other systematically within. I don't know. We want to call them whatever they want to call the higher ups or whatever. People really, I don't even want to call them the higher ups. The only high is the most high God.
What? Feature, no?
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like system-wise, I think it was created like that to just always keep a separation. If we're all together and connected, we don't
We'd
need.
be making fucking.
We don't need them.
freaks.
Yeah, things would be different. There's a reason why there's separation. There's a reason why
How
they've
many people
separated.
are in a House of Parliament?
Everybody.
No, but how many people are in the House of Parliament? Like, what, 60, 70?
Well, like that's
I think,
100,
yeah, it's weird
more.
people.
That's what I was thinking.
There's like 300 seats.
300
Yeah,
seats.
yeah.
And those 300 seats delegate over 40 million, you said?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
That's crazy to me.
So
Yeah.
you're basically you're tripping at the fact that there's like 300 people making decisions that affect like 40 million to 100 million people
affect
in
a
a day.
kid in the ghetto that they've never even fucking seen.
They don't
Yes,
nothing,
but that's the
yeah.
problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem with the government. That's literally the issue. That's like why we're fucked up. This is why there's mental health issues. Why there's this issues. You're gonna say no, but that's why there's all these issues in the world, man.
I think, yeah, it's just systematic at this point.
Yeah.
And it's like either you figure out a way to work together, and it's not about beating the system. It's just about impacting and slowly shifting the system. Because we want everything to change tomorrow.
Just kind of creating your lane within the system almost, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you can say that too, but it just depends on the work you put in and where you want to go. If you put that work, you're going to create a lane. If you put more work together, you might be able to change it. You've seen it before, but
how many
always-
knuckleheads are going to work towards that change? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people can have this level of a conversation?
I think when you are talking about that, you can't be talking about how many people are going to do it, rather than you have to talk about who's willing to do it and move forward with that, rather than focus on the ones that are
team
not.
you have. Yeah.
Correct. Like focus on who's willing to build with you to move forward, rather than me looking at the people that are going to bring me down. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen that little video online where the dad is teaching his daughter, like she stands on a chair and he pulls her down, and then he goes, okay, pull me up. And he's telling her, you see how much easier it is for me to pull you down than for you to pull me up? Just focus on you. That's how I feel. Like, just focus on your community, on who has a similar frequency and similar mindset as you, to move forward and actually do what you want to do. Whatever intent and goal you have together, you can accomplish it.
You don't know how much you just taught our Toronto youth with that, man.
I hope so.
That's huge.
I like that line. I like that
That's
metaphor. That was a
huge,
dope
bro.
metaphor.
No, that's huge, bro.
With
because-
that being said, I'm gonna kind of switch it up. We're gonna do one of our little segments called Balaclava Breakdown. So we kind of do like real life situations and then like how you guys would handle it. So
Street smarts or book smarts?
yeah, so this one specifically. So the first one is, all right, yo, you guys are doing the podcast. You guys got a dedicated fan. They're like, yo, I love what you're doing. I'm gonna drop you guys a 10 bands a month. You know what I mean? But then tutus, your comments are finding out the guy that's supporting your thing, he's a racist, he's misogynistic,
That's
he has weird
crazy.
charges, but his bread is consistent. You're
not
like,
getting
yo,
the money back.
you paid him the first time? He's like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna send you 40 bands a month now. Don't even worry.
Nah, that's crazy.
How are you handling the situation? Your bills are paid,
You wanna
fam.
go or you want me to go?
Street smarts or book smarts?
How are we handling this? Are we gonna do it the legal way? We're gonna twat him in a contract to pay for the rest of his life. We're gonna box him up in his mouth. You know what I mean? What are we doing with it?
That's crazy.
Because imagine he does a thing
Listen.
towards like a Muslim thing or like something that's just really, you know?
We're gonna balance. We're gonna find a way to like legally extort him. You know? You know, because we want that money for sure.
Like you said, street smart.
Yeah, man, yo, I gotta get that bread. You gotta get the bread.
For sure.
This guy's a fucking idiot, so here's what we're gonna do,
Yeah,
guys.
if he's rocking with us like that and he wants to do that, like we gotta find a way to legally like make
You
this
offering
happen.
40 over 10? Yeah,
like
I'm taking your money,
yeah,
bro.
like we'll make it. We have the
guy's true,
lawyers,
right?
we
This
got
guy's
the
true, right?
contracts. You know what I mean? Like we'll sort it out.
I'm taking
Yeah,
your
but we're
money.
taking that money for sure.
Yeah.
You believe in us, we appreciate it, like all our other supporters, but like,
You're just gonna delete his comments.
yeah.
I think it depends on where I am. Like, obviously, if I'm building a
You
brand,
guys ever had a bang out in your comments? We've had bang outs in our comments.
on TikTok.
Yeah,
On TikTok, yeah.
Go down. It depends on,
TikTok.
yeah.
He actually commented saying he likes coming to pick because I do security as well. I have a security company with my boy.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I like coming to piss this guy off at the spot I was at previously. And I found out who it was. And I checked him on it right in front of him. He's like, nah, bro, I was just joking. I'm like, oh,
Street
now you're
smarts.
just joking.
Street
Okay.
smarts.
So, but before you were just talking on TikTok like you're the big guy. But yeah,
So you're a bloody actor.
just
Allegedly bloody.
no. I'm peaceful, bro. He knows. You've seen me. I'm very peaceful.
That's what, yeah,
I know.
you know.
He knows, bro.
Imagine how
He
peaceful,
knows.
you know what I mean? Peaceful
He's-
can be metaphoric, you know?
No,
There's
for real.
different levels of peace.
He's thrown some
The man
events at
seen
the
the man's
spot.
shoulders and size and was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no. It's not
the man's voice went up.
Yeah, high pitch.
Okay.
That's crazy. But no,
Alright,
that's
yo.
not the vibe. No, we just, you know.
So the next one is, yo. All right, yo, you get someone that hollers at you, you get a one interview from them, and you find out they're Beyonce's backup dancer. Like, you know, they're in the show, beer, backflips and shit. But they have some crazy shit to tell you about Beyonce. Are you
On
gonna
the
let her
show.
on the show? Are you posting the shit that she posts? Or are you gonna say, yo, fuck it? Like, I rate Beyonce too much.
This guy's already waving his head no.
Rate who?
Beyonce.
Is Beyonce my mom or something?
Are you exposing what you know about Beyonce? You're keeping it to yourself.
I mean, did she sign a
no
non-disclosure?
NDA, no nothing.
So she didn't sign a non-disclosure. What do I care? I'm not getting sued.
Okay.
You know
So
what I mean?
you're ready to fight Jay-Z.
You know, Scott.
Your man's ready to fight Jay-Z in
No,
court, yo.
no,
This
no,
guy's
no,
like,
like, hey.
Jigga, I'm ready.
Mr. Sean Carter is just this is what happened. Simple as that.
Yo, you're one of those guys.
Yeah, Mr. Sean Carter, this is what happened. Simple as that.
So what do you say? This guy's like, nah, fuck that, yo. Pat that bitch up, go home.
Blackmail Jay-Z still. Send me the bread and we'll take it down.
I'm just gonna make sure I don't die before before I agree to doing this.
This guy's like, yo, I thought about, yo, what's that guy's name? Tory Lanez in the bed? Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
don't know. Still, that's
Yeah.
good.
Free Tory.
Yo,
Free Tory still.
That's crazy.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, you know. Do
I
I
don't
want
know,
to fight
fam.
Jay-Z or...
Because, you already know, he's going to come and try to shut you down.
Hey, if he does, I'm going to holler and be like, yo, either give me $500K or let me have a dinner with you.
All right. Oh,
It's gonna be like,
Simple
all
as
right,
that.
dinner tomorrow.
it
Right?
has to be filmed, though. It has to be filmed on the podcast. I had the campaign done no long
I'm going
gone.
to talk to you.
This guy's a finesse.
These guys are finessers, dude. These two guys are super finessers in the DNA,
The
fam.
man said I'm extorting the man who's doing the racist
Arab.
comments. And this guy's like, send me the fucking dinner, Jay.
Run this
What the
next
fuck,
segment,
yo?
fam. Run the next segment.
Or this is staying online. Oh, man. Okay. And this is the last question, but you can answer if you don't want to or if you want to. In Toronto, they say within every condo, 20% of every condo has sex workers.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact.
God bless us.
That's crazy. That means
2,000 units in every condo, 20%.
20% of selling pom pom, that's crazy.
200 units
How many
in some
condos we
house.
so
have?
you're saying if I don't go to the floor I'm supposed to go to, I could get lucky?
Listen, this is
Basically, like, you go like 410 and like, ding, 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 Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ice condos, I think it goes up to 40.
I'm waiting for
Oh, bro,
I'm waiting for the kids who go to the wrong door by accident.
Oh, no.
I think the ice condo is definitely more than 20%.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
probably like 70.
So wait,
Probably 7%.
out of 10, based on that stat, out of 10 women in the club in Toronto, how many are selling their pussy?
3.
And selling
Does
pussy
online
means
count?
OnlyFans, yeah, you can put it, it's sex work,
2 of
right?
10.
3.
Depends what
3.
club you're
2
at.
of every 10.
Nah, I'm being real, bro. Depends what club you're at.
So what are the clubs then, dog? What
It
clubs?
depends, like, are you on King Street? Are you on Queen Street? Where are you?
Okay,
Are you on
King, we're at
Ossington?
70%.
I'll name 5 clubs.
Okay, go ahead. I like that more.
Ultraviolet.
Ooh, that.
We're at a 70. We're at a 70. We're definitely at a 70.
I'm about to say like 65.
We're at a 70% right there.
I'm going to 65%. Depending on the night, too, could be 80.
Okay,
Yeah, if
44.
there's an artist in there, ooh, could be like 80 for sure.
80%
Yeah,
workers.
they're ready.
This guy says 44. That's what. That's what.
44?
Yeah, definitely 95. 95%.
44 is outside, bro. I think 44, no disrespect, I feel like they're the lower tier OnlyFans over there. But they're outside, yeah.
So
Would
it's
you
like
say 95?
Yeah.
I'll say 80. I'll say 80.
80.
80%, 44.
What do you think, fam?
I don't know this club. I'm gonna be real.
That's crazy.
40%.
What else? What other clubs?
Okay, apartment 200.
Nah, apartment 200 is not like that, bro.
10%. You're getting like the 10%.
You might,
10%.
no, you might get like the one.
You
You might get the 1-2 that are like content or influencers. They say media influencers, but I don't think they're selling pussy like that. Like they might be doing feet pictures or like bikini or shit like that.
Feet pictures?
Nah, for real, bro. That
That
should be real. No, because they're younger, bro. They're younger. They're younger crowd. They haven't been exposed to that world. They haven't moved to King Street. They just started.
Yeah, that's
Apartment is like the
gateway
upcoming
to-
for
yeah, it's true.
the thoughts.
Okay.
No offense, I love apartment. Not bad, bro. Not bad.
Do you have
I
your
love
green
apartment.
belt? Oh my god, you went to King
You
Street.
wanna learn
You
how
got
to
purple
sell your
belt?
pussy?
Yeah.
This
You gotta graduate.
Like,
It's whole levels, bro.
if you're on Queen Street, you're just wearing a green belt. If you go to fucking King Street wearing a purple belt.
It's different, bro.
Much right now. What's happening?
Apartment is different.
Right now. Okay, one more.
Where are we going?
Let's
You
go.
wanna
Let's
Silent
go.
H,
Let's go. Let's go.
Mademoiselle.
Let's
We're
go.
going, what race is this, my nigga?
Hold on, man.
All right.
Wait.
Silent H or Mademoiselle? Which one?
No.
Oh, we're doing this though.
Mademoiselle, yeah. Let's go with
Madam.
Mademoiselle. 100%.
Even the guys are selling themselves at that point, bro. Have you seen that place? That place is a whorehouse and a half, bro.
And a half.
Holy. Yeah, that's a different environment over there.
Mademoiselle, dog, and every girl wants you to take them there for dinner.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah. Food's not even that nice. That's crazy.
Okay, so what race is it? Let's play.
What race is it? Okay, what is this?
He's gonna do the stories.
All right.
What race is it? Is basically we tell you a story and you have to
Have to
guess
guess who
what
the
race
race?
it is,
That's
and then we
crazy.
talk about it.
All right, let's hear this.
All right, so yo, thieves stole 24,000 bottles of Guy Fieri. I don't know if you know who that is from fucking Drive, Diners and Dives from the Food Network.
Yeah. Guy Fieri. Everybody
Okay,
knows
yeah.
that.
So yo, they sold basically 24,000 bottles of liquor of his. Who do you think is the culprit?
I think Tiny Man still.
Okay, what do you guys got?
Oh.
Of Guy Fieri liquor? No, white guys, obviously.
Okay,
This is definitely a white guy thing.
who do you guys got? You
European.
got European. Who do you got?
Mexican.
Okay,
That's crazy.
right here. This is the champion of the race war.
I should have asked if it's a tequila brand. I should have asked. If it's a tequila brand, then I would have said a Mexican for sure. I would have said Jose.
Yo, why do I feel the
So
most
basically,
racist
what the
Chinese?
cartel did-
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, the cartel's on some different shit. These guys like hacked into the
Yo,
GPS
yo, yo, yo.
system,
Yo.
and what they did
Yo,
is
yo,
they
yo.
told the drivers to drive to a different warehouse and drop the tequila off,
Yo, yo, yo.
and then unload the truck and then drive off, and they were on the
Yo, they're different, bro.
some different shit, bro.
They are different. If you ever try to fuck with cartel, I'm gonna let you know you're stupid. You just don't. You have no chance.
No
Apparently,
chance.
they're
But they don't
actually
even care about
targeting
their own ball.
Americans right now. Americans should not visit Mexico right now. That's what I've been seeing.
Brother, you guys know they're here now, right? Yeah, they're here now. They're coming here.
I can't say
They're setting
a word
up.
now.
They're setting up shop.
They-
Shit's about to get real in the next 2 years. You're gonna
I'll
see
tell
some
you
heads
this,
chopped off.
They've been around for a bit apparently, but
I see. That's what I'm saying.
just-
If you now,
No,
you
they've
see,
been-
they've been
so this
around
guy's a
for
real
while.
gangster.
Honestly,
Okay,
stop
now we
talking
know.
about
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think it's time to
Stop
move on
talking
because I'm not.
about it,
It's not
This is
love.
not
Hey,
making it-
amigo,
this is not
tequila,
making it to
tequila.
the final.
Yeah. What else? What other story you got?
What's the next story?
I know
Only
you
got one story, man.
You only got one
One
story?
story? What the hell?
Got one story, man.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I thought there's be a white guy or something like that.
Nah, we don't got no white guy
No,
stuff.
no. All right.
That's terrible, bro.
Can you make one up on the spot?
Story, yo.
Or am I putting
make
you
myself?
on pressure? Just make one up right now.
All right, give me 1 second.
Don't use ChatGPT.
Nah, bro, we gotta use the news because we only do real shit. Like what I just told you is real. I don't tell you lies. Tell you
Yeah,
real.
ChatGPT will tell you real shit.
Okay, right now they're trying to pass a bill
Okay.
that's fucking gonna take away from your freedom of speech and not make you able to post fucking your ignorant rants on Instagram no more. You can get locked up. What race did that?
White people.
The Gellis, bro. The Prime Minister Gellis said he was happy about. That fucking guy did that.
Carney's Oasis still.
Trudeau still hurting
It's his,
us after he
Right.
but
left.
it's him. He's the one that started that.
Yeah, Trudeau did start that,
That
shit.
fucking guy.
With that
Trudeau's
bill.
hurting us after he left.
That
still,
guy,
fam.
bro.
Fam, imagine the taxpayer dollars to get the Katy Perry pum pum spread out on the boat.
Fam, he took
Your
a lot
tax
of that. I'll
dollars
tell
right
you.
now, right
He's
now when you're
up.
going home and you're.
He's
Remember,
up.
the man is using to spread out the pum pum right now.
Yo, he
When
finished
you're
the whole
driving right
nation.
now, you're on your car, you feel a big pothole. The man's using the pum pum to spread out the pum pum.
That's crazy.
Remember that.
That's crazy.
You're driving, you feel a one pothole. You're like, why does my car feel like that? No, you paid the mechanic the bread. It's the fucking
He
rules of the
chose
shit.
violence this morning.
Yeah, he did.
obviously,
He did.
You know.
California girls, they're unforgettable.
Daisy Dukes was keep me on top, yo. You know what I'm saying? But that's sad. That's sad.
Yeah. I
Final
think he
question,
did.
fam.
Boom. Okay, final question. I'm sorry, guys, but we all wear a mask at some point in time in our life. Me, when I'm giving the thing to Bacchus, that's when I like to wear my mask the most. Because I'm trying to act like I'm not fretting, but I'm fretting. You know what I'm saying? So I say like rude shit, like, yeah, bitch, you like that, bitch. You know what I mean? I'll try to do things like step on her head from the back. I'm really rude. But that's not me. It's just a mask I put on. While in the moment.
This is so deep.
Yeah.
It's personal. Right?
What was, where is a time in your life where you say you wear the mask?
Is it on the pod? Is it at the 9 to 5? Is it with the family? Is it with the gal them? You know what I mean? When are you wearing that mask?
Is it at work?
I want to start by saying this is a fucking great question. I heard that question earlier and I was like, yo, that's a great question. I'll let you go first, so.
Probably at the club.
The club.
Why the club, yo?
Cause like when I'm at the club, I want to fuck every bitch inside the club, but I gotta play it cool. I gotta play like.
Why? Why'd you go there? Why?
He's being honest, fam.
Is that just a vibe? Like,
You went with the ski mask and fucking. I'm at the club, bro.
It's true. I mean,
You set the tone, bro. You kind of said it like that. You
I
kinda
would go outside with him. I would say,
is what you're saying.
Isn't that real though?
I
That's
did
real.
not
You
go
walk in the
outside
club
with
and you
him.
see so many pretty girls in the club. You're like, I want to fuck every single one of you, but you just in your head.
all right,
gotta
Little
pick
Wayne.
one.
I
You
think
fuck up
like
with one, you fuck up with all.
therapy is you need therapy.
Is that is what you need? Yo, that's the word you
Guy's
need
an
to
asshole.
look
He
at.
sets you up to go crazy and then you fucking
it.
kill him.
It turns back
It happens to me. It happens to me. Don't worry. It happens to me all the time. Don't worry. I know. Don't worry. I just
No, but for real, like in the club, that's a real thing though.
That wants to be your friend.
It's a real
Now. Fuck
thought,
him.
real
Tell him to
feeling.
fuck off, friend.
No, see, fuck like that. No,
Piece of shit.
interview process.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn.
I would say, depending on the situation, man. I feel like I'm gonna go. I think your mask is on 24/7 unless you're alone. That's the only time that you take that mask off.
You realize this is a mental health issue.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I think
It comes from PTSD.
It's through
our generations and everything, I think there's anxiety, PTSD,
Right.
generational trauma, depending where you are.
Not being able to trust.
Yeah, bro, even your close ones. You know what I mean? Like, think about it this way.
You trust them to a level. Like,
You might have told your brother or your sister something, and then she goes and tells your mom. And now your mom is mad at you, but obviously for a good
everyone
reason.
has a snitching brother or
You
sister.
see what I'm saying? But even like, I remember I'd tell my mom something, I'd be like, yo, don't tell my dad. And then next thing I know, I'm getting a beating because my dad knows. I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd that happen? But yeah, I feel like it's true. It's through a lot of things that happen, but I don't think you ever take off that mask unless you're by yourself. That's the sad reality of our world right now.
You've been through a lot, brother. I would love to unpack that. Maybe
we've all
on your
been through a lot.
podcast. Maybe
Maybe
on your
we'll talk.
podcast.
I think we've all been through stuff, but y'all just gotta look at the bright picture. Nah, bro, you have to. What?
Moving on.
I could be
moving on.
worse. I'm living life. I'm here with you guys.
That's true.
I had a drink.
You made the best.
Yeah, bro. I drove here.
Cheers,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No, but that's what.
There's so much more to life.
Honestly, if you really think about it, coming out of like, I don't know if you grew up in the hood or whatever, but you know, you probably had immigrant parents. You know, shit wasn't, you know, the
Yeah, I
easiest.
grew up in Palestine, and then I moved here.
So you
Yeah.
know real life then.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, going through that process, you're always never gonna want to go back to that. You're always
No.
gonna kind of have that irrational fear of even slipping back in that direction. You know what I'm saying? So it's just at the end of the day, it's healthy to be on the right side. of it, you know, so we got to commend you for that. But moving forward, podcast. What are the plans?
Yeah, what are the plans? What are
what
the
you guys
goals?
got coming up? What's going on for the future? Is it, you know?
Yeah, we just wrapped up season 2. Took us 2 years to do that. It was a super cool experience. Yeah, season 3. That's kind of, we don't have a date or anything that we can say, but season 3 is coming soon.
Yeah, we're working. I think we're getting inspired too by a lot of things. I was even telling him I feel like I want to do more of this, collaborating, because we did.
When we were
so
recording, we
long.
weren't collaborating as much. It just felt like we were so on a mission. So,
Yeah.
you know?
You gotta
And I also
build
want
the
to touch
brand,
in. I want to touch in on something because I want to give my man his flowers too. If you allow me, please.
right? No, do your thing.
But you know,
It's
he
your
said
time. You're the one who told us time crunch. You know what I'm saying?
he said that we took 2 years to finish a season, but there's things behind that. Like, he picked up editing from scratch, knew nothing about it, and said, yo, I'm gonna lock the fuck in and I'm gonna learn it. And it took, and I'm sure you guys in the background know how hard editing is. It's not something that you just pick it up tomorrow,
Watch
like
his
kicking a
pussy's
soccer
face.
ball.
Watch his pussy's face. Watch his pussy's face. Watch his pussy's face. Yo, man, I
It's okay. I hear the same shit from him. I hear the same shit from him. I get it.
You understand? You
But I
understand?
gotta give him his flowers because for you to do that, you know, he took 3 months to just like actually tap in and figure out how to do it, to be comfortable enough to be like, yo, T, I'm ready to actually like start shooting and editing. And then
Color
to see
grade,
the
man.
process of things and how to do it, like there's a reason to that. And I think that's what makes us what we like good at what we do, because it's like, yo, I
So
know
this
what
is
I'm
the
doing.
engine and you're the color.
I'm the
the color.
sure.
The color man.
I guess I'm the face or
You're
whatever.
Charlemagne.
That's great. I actually call him Charlemagne. He's see the god. That's his tactics and antics. I'm
This guy
just.
has been quiet the whole interview. Yo.
Oh my God.
Except
Yo,
for
fam,
this
honestly, yo, you feel like me. Like when I'm sitting here, because you're sitting here just quiet, you're talking, you're like,
He's
you know,
acting
doing your
like he's
thing.
quiet now.
That's what
Yo, listen, I don't know you that well, bro, but I've been here for a couple hours. You're not gonna fool me talking about you quiet, bro.
Bro, whenever
What
you
is
got
he
quiet,
talking about?
Whenever you got quiet, you're just sitting on the sideline of the pod, you're sitting there humble.
You have not been quiet for the last 3
We have
hours.
to turn you down to like 16.
Fam,
dog.
don't
Come
worry.
on.
You understand what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
it's cool collaborating with you guys because, like, yo, I feel like you guys have similar dynamics
Yeah,
to both
for
of
sure,
us. You
for
know,
sure.
like,
That's why we
it's-
gotta
it's
build
really
it
cool.
up.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta build it up.
I see a
Yeah,
lot of
fam.
similarities. You know,
I'm trying to come
Just
to the
a
cafe,
friendship
though. I'm
and
trying to come to the
banter.
cafe. I'm trying to
Come
order.
become something better than the cafe.
I'm trying to
season
eat
3.
food at the cafe. I'm trying to order one
Shout out to the
food.
cafe.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout out
Next
to
Level
Ca-
Shisha.
Cafe
We gotta
for
shout
real.
them out.
next level shisha, I'm trying to eat
Shout
there.
out
You know
to
what I mean?
you.
I'm going over there.
Get a hookah.
Nah,
I'm gonna come some
I
food
just
boss,
smoke
bro.
my thing in a place and eat a food, yo. They
That'd be
need to
mad,
open a
yo. You
burger-
do that in those.
Burger and split spot, yo.
Burgers
Yeah.
and splits would be crazy. I love burgers.
Can you imagine you're at
We should
McDonald's
actually
at the
do an event
drive-thru
like
and they
that.
give you a joint with,
That's crazy.
with your
No,
order?
that's
We should talk about that.
would
Why
rule
don't
the
we
We
world.
should do an event like
No,
that. We should do a
don't ever say
collaborative
that out
effort
loud.
like
Yo,
that.
delete that out.
That
Delete,
That
yo,
would be a cool.
delete that shit out.
Burgers and blunts.
No,
That would be
delete
a
it.
cool.
Delete it. Because
Okay.
McDonald's will ruin the world, bro.
No, not McDonald's. Not McDonald's.
Not McDonald's.
No, not
Somebody
McDonald's.
else do that, but not
Yeah,
McDonald's. Somebody
no,
else.
Facts.
We'll get some.
Somebody
we'll
with a
figure
good
that.
heart. Not
That would
McDonald's,
actually
bro.
be a
McDonald's is
really
good
good
with that.
event.
Shout out to Instagram and shit.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out
Bigger
everything.
Dreams.
At Bigger Dreams podcast.
At Bigger
On all
Dreams
platforms.
Podcast.
Shout out to the personal Instagrams, too.
At TOURANI. TOURANI.
At Matthew
Triple
Sleep.
I's, baby.
Yes, sir.
For the gal, them, so they can
For the
look you.
kid.
You know what I mean?
No. I'm locking in. I'm locking in.
Oh,
No bother.
Okay, big
I'm
ring,
locking
one
in.
finger.
I'm not locked in. I said I'm locking in.
Oh.
There's difference. I didn't say I'm locked in. I'm locking in on myself.
Locking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
locking.
locking in. Like I'm not.
Pum pum is
I'm
wet
not-
up, seal up. You know what I mean? Don't worry, I got it. I'm there too, fam. Don't worry.
Niggas
You
in
know?
that old school
know?
Toronto headlock, man.
I got my shot here, one little shot off from the Sizzler. You know what I mean?
that's
Nah,
crazy.
you know,
Nah,
wait.
shout out to you guys
All right,
anytime.
yo. OG MacG.
Mr. Let's Party, share with your grandma, share with your church friends. You don't know.
Let's
And
go.
Big Dreams
Bigger Dreams
Podcast.
podcast.
Yes,
you already
sir.
know.
Shout out to the gang.
And we're out, yo. Big shots.
Bam, 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 bam.
Sir, thank you guys.
Thank you.